WrestleMania season, obviously, at the moment now. You were around for a lot of the WrestleManias before you became the main writer, but the two that are kind of associated with you are probably 14 and 15. Mm-hmm. 14 was kind of, well, they very, even though they were so close, they're obviously only a year apart, they were so different in the landscape of wrestling, because at WrestleMania 14, obviously this was only a few months out from the Montreal screw job. Bret had gone, were the biggest stars in the company. We obviously know at the end of this show, then Shawn was gone for a long time. We had to really build new stars for this show, and obviously Austin and The Rock, they were two of the ones that really took off, especially after this show. What was it like for you booking this show, when you were writing, going into this show?
It was, bro, it was always challenging, because here's what people don't understand, bro. Obviously, I was very successful, and people like to take their shots. So what they don't understand, bro, because you really have to understand writing to understand what I'm going to say. A lot of people will always say, oh, well, of course he was successful. Look at who he had on the roster. He had The Rock, and he had, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he had this one, and he had that. Well, first of all, before they became The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, they were Rocky Maivia and the Ringmaster. Okay, so they were there. They were there before I started writing. But here's what people don't understand: when you have talent that's that good, okay, that good. I'm talking Rock, Austin, Taker, Mick, DX. When you have talent that's good, bro, there is so much pressure on you to give them good material. You can't give Austin a shitty script. You can't give Taker a shitty script. My writing had to match their greatness as performers. And bro, perfect case in point is everybody can see how great Bray Wyatt was.
Right.
Bro, they could not write up to Bray's greatness. So instead of raising the bar with Bray, Bray had to lower himself because of the material he was given. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Every single week, I had to give Austin and Rock something that was better than the week before, because the idea was to keep raising that bar. And that's what people don't understand. Bro, you can have the greatest talent in the world. If you don't give them a good script, and if you don't give them good dialogue and a good character, it doesn't matter. Bro, I bring this up all the time. Robert De Niro is a great actor, okay? Bro, Robert De Niro was in Rocky and Bullwinkle, and that movie sucked. So that goes to show you right there, like De Niro on his own could not have turned that into a good movie. The script sucked. So that's what people don't understand, bro. You can have the greatest performers in the world. If you're not capable of giving them good material, they're going to be at the middle of the pack. And that's where I feel like everybody is at the WWE today.